Hi, my name is Gerard Leary, and I'm a storyteller. But I'm going to tell you a little bit about storytelling. Storytelling goes back about 36,000 years ago to France, to a place called Chauvet, France, where they had cave drawings that were discovered. And these cave drawings originated with an eruption, a volcano, but they had drawings of animals and people hunting animals. And that evolved into storytelling. The cave drawings became stories that had a plot, characters, a purpose, that all evolved into writing and books and plays and articles in newspapers that all started 36,000 years ago. Can you imagine that? So here we are today, and I'm a storyteller, and I'm going to tell you a story. Now, you have to imagine 1952 in a town called Dorchester Lower Mills in the southern part of Boston. Dorchester Lower Mills was a mill town, and it was Baker's Chocolate Factory that was built there. And around Baker's Chocolate, there were homes that were built, there were stores, and there was a Catholic church called St. Gregory's and St. Gregory's Grammar School. Now let's fast forward to 1952. Little old Gerard is starting kindergarten at St. Gregory's Grammar School. The very first day of school in September of 1952. Gerard goes to school walking through Dorchester Park with probably 30 or 40 of his neighbors, the kids also attending St. Gregory's School, from the kindergarten right up until the 8th grade. There was a herd of people that walked together to protect each other. Not anything was going to happen, but they walked together. Gerard gets to school the first day. He sits down in this auditorium with a whole bunch of other kids. Gerard's got a new haircut, a bow tie, a shirt, new belt, new pants, new socks, new shoes. He's got his legs folded, and they serving him cookies and milk. He can't believe it. He's got new friends, new clothes. They're serving him cookies and milk. He's happy. He's happy to be in school. This is great. All of a sudden, oh my God, what's that? These two women dressed in black robes and veils and a white bib come walking by. And he's staring at them and he's following them. And he says to the kid next to him, "Hey, are they witches? You know, witches?" And the kid says, "They're not witches. They're the Sisters of Notre Dame. That's the order of the Notre Dame. They're our teachers." "Are you sure they're not witches?" "No, they're our teachers." So we finish our cookies and milk. We go into the kindergarten class, and the teacher introduces herself as Sister Mary Immaculata, something like that. I can't remember. I made the story up. I made the names up, not the story. The story really happened. So we say a little prayer to Jesus to start off the whole kindergarten year. I'm happy. I'm a friend of Jesus personally. I really know him very well. He's a good friend of mine. We were born. He was born on the 25th of December. I was born on the 30th. We're like brothers. So we start to learn. The first thing we learn is, "I'm a little teacup. Tip me over and pour me out." Man, I'm singing the song. This is great. The cookies and milks, the new clothes. I'm meeting the new friends. Then we start learning numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I get it. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. I get it. Gerard, yes, sister, would you mind learning how to erase the board, just that 1/4 of the board? Could I rely on you to erase that on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 10 o'clock in the morning? Even if there's nothing written on the board, it'll be good practice, Gerard. Can you do that? It would be my pleasure, sister. Want to hear my ABCs? Well, not yet, Gerard. We'll wait for a little bit. Okay. So we go home for lunch. We walk with all the kids. We come back. We had a peanut butter and jam sandwich, and a glass of milk. I'm happy. It's a nice day. It's September. We're walking through the park. The squirrels and all that stuff are out there. The acorns are under our feet. This is cool. So we get back to school, back to the classroom, back to the ABCs, back to the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7. Oh, this is fantastic. So the sister says, now, boys and girls, school today will be finished at 2:45. Can anyone tell the time? I said, no. I don't know the time. I don't have a watch. My mother says, what time is it? I'll go, yeah, it's up in there. It's on that thing that goes around, but I don't know what time it is. What is it, daytime, nighttime? I don't know, something like that. If it's light, it's daytime. If it's dark, it's nighttime. That's all I know so far. But we'll get to it. You'll teach us, won't you? Yes, I will, Gerard. You know, maybe tomorrow or the next day. I said, I'm looking forward to all of this stuff. This is so much fun. So the sister says, at 2:45, we're going to line you boys and girls outside the classroom, single file, which means one person behind the other person. No talking. Everyone okay with no talking? Okay. All right. Good. We're going to have a parade, sister? Yes, Gerard, it's like a parade. You know, it's kind of like, we're going to have any music? Oh, wait till you hear the music, Gerard. You're going to love this stuff. All right. I'm looking forward to it. You know what I'm looking forward to, sister? What's that, Gerard? I'm looking forward to tomorrow. I got a new shirt, new socks, the rest of it. We're going to have cookies and milk tomorrow? Well, we may have, I don't know, maybe Fig Newtons. Oh, man, I love Fig Newtons. Do you want me to bring some to the school? No, that's okay. We get them. It's all set. All right, we line up, single file. We're going to be in a parade with music. I can't believe it. All this has happened on my first day of school. This is unbelievable. So we line up. Now let me give you the outside story. So outside, in front of St. Gregory's School is Dorchester Avenue. It goes the length of Dorchester, goes all the way into Boston, and it ends in Milton Lower Mills, which was about a half mile south of us. In the middle of the street, at 2:45 in the afternoon, the traffic is stopped. And it's not the Boston police who are stopping the traffic. Is this big rotund fellow with a cassock with red buttons on it. It's the Monsignor Bernard J. McNulty, the pastor of St. Gregory's Parish, St. Gregory's School. Bernie took it upon himself to stop the traffic every day without the consent of the Boston police. They're sitting over there in a car, smoking cigarettes, watching the whole parade. This is unbelievable. So exactly at 2:45, Bernie points at a window in the elementary school on the first floor. The doors open, and the two speakers that are on either side of the door start blaring. I mean blaring John Philip Sousa's Stars and Stripes Forever as the kids march out, single file, no talking. Da 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 da. The kids are laughing, they're roaring, and there's streets, directions. Dorchester Park. Richmond Street. Gilbert Stewart. St. Gregory's. Bernie McNulty is in his glory. He's like General Patton. He's out there stopping the traffic, demonstrating to all the people going by in the cars on either side of Dorchester Avenue that this is it. This is patriotism. This is a hangover from World War II. This is American Catholic happiness. Take a look. That's my story. I'm glad you enjoyed it. This is a program all about storytelling. And if anyone wants to come over to WCAT and volunteer to tell a story, we're happy to hear it. Thanks, Gerard Leary.